Math friends, welcome back. We are on lesson 10 today, and you actually don't need this anymore. We are actually going to start working on something a little different. We're still going to be measuring things, but we're going to be measuring them in a different way. Okay, so today we're actually going to use graphs. So as you have your whiteboard or a piece of paper to write on and your marker or something to write with, that's what you need today, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. And here's what we're doing today, lesson 10. I can collect, sort, and organize data. I can ask and answer questions about the number of data points. Okay, so let's look. Oh, we're not having fluency today. We don't have a sprint today. So that means we're going to get our brains warmed up using our application problem. So let's get ready to do our application problem. Make sure you have your whiteboard ready. Okay, so you should have your whiteboard so you can help solve this mystery. I've got my hat. Let's go ahead and put it on. Detective Ray. All right, let's see. Good detectives do what? Read through the problem. Then we look to see what we need to do to solve, and then we go back and look for clues. So let's go and read our problem. Read along with me. Here we go. There were 14 items on the table to measure. I already measured 5 of them. How many more items are there to measure? Okay, so we've read through the problem. What is it asking us to solve? How many more items are there to measure? So I'm going to underline that because that's important information. I need to know an answer. How many more items are there to measure? Now let's go back and look for clues. Okay, there were 14 items on the table to measure. I know we had 14 items on the table. Okay, I already measured 5 of them. 5 of them were already measured, so already measured 5. So what does that tell me I need to do? Or what can I do to solve how many more items there are to measure? If I have 14 items on a table, but I already measured 5 of them, how many more do I have left? I tell you what, let's use the read, draw, write method. We found our clues. So let's draw. So I'm gonna make some circles because I'm going to measure them, right? How many items are on my table? 14. So let's make 14. Ready? Oops. Let's make that a little bigger. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now these are all already on the table. So I'm going to group them together and underline. If I can find my underline. Here we go. Underline. I'm going to underline. Actually, let's just draw one. Might be easier. 14 on the table. So we're going to put table. And we're going to put 14. Okay. Now, I've already measured 5 of them, so I'm going to mark out 5. Now, if I'm marking something out, what am I doing with it? Taking it away, right? So I took 5 away from my 14. So minus 5 equals, how many do I have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 left. Okay, now if you look at it, this is my 10. And if I take 1 away from 10, I get 9. And I took all the other ones away, so there's nothing else left to add to it, so I have 9. So how many more items are there to measure? Let's write it out. There are 9 items left to measure. So did we solve this problem? Let's go back and look. How many more items are there to measure? There are 9 items left to measure. Did we answer that question? Yes, we did. Now, we did the read, draw, write method where we read our problem and we found clues. We drew it out, See, and I even wrote out a problem, and then I wrote a statement. I've got a number and a statement. Okay, so are we ready to move on? Yeah, because we have closed this case. We have solved the case. So we are ready to move on. All right, friends, go ahead and erase your boards. Get ready. We're going to work with Miss Curry today. But remember, you need your board. So I'm going to pause for a second, get myself ready, and then we'll be ready to start. All right, friends, let's get ready. Here we go.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. Curry.
Hi, Miss Curry.
We're going to collect information about our favorite colors.
Ooh,
What's your favorite color?
mine's yellow.
Ooh, love that. My favorite color is turquoise.
Ooh, I like
Turquoise
turquoise.
is kind of a greenish blue. Now I'm going to give you a choice of 3 colors. I know that one of these might not be your favorite color, but I want you to point to the color that is your favorite out of these 3, green, blue, or red. Let's collect some information or data on which colors students prefer the most. Can you say data?
Data.
It means information. In some places, people say data. Can you say data?
Data.
Data and data are the same word. Some people just pronounce it differently. But either way you say it, it means the same thing. Information. How should we collect our data? I know. We're going to have to use our imaginations. I have a whole bunch of craft sticks. I'm going to hold one up for you, and on the count of 3, you're going to take the imaginary craft stick, use your imaginary marker to write down your favorite of these 3 color choices, green, blue, or red, that is your favorite. And then you're going to keep the imaginary craft stick close to your heart and don't show anybody until I ask for it back. Okay?
We can do that.
On the count of 3, you'll grab it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now use your imaginary marker to write your favorite of these 3 colors.
I have mine. Do you have
And
yours ready?
Close to your heart so no one can see. Now on the count of 3, I want you to give the craft stick back facing me so I can read your favorite color. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a great choice. I'm going to add this and some other student choices onto a chart I've labeled favorite colors with green, blue, and red as our choices. I collected 22 responses and added them to my chart. How many of the 22 students chose blue as their favorite color?
Ooh.
Oh, that was too fast?
Yeah.
You didn't have time to count?
No.
How can we make counting these craft sticks easier? Do you have any ideas?
I think we should group them. Maybe we could try that.
We could sort the craft sticks by color. Great idea. This is a table, but not the kind of table you sit at to do schoolwork or eat dinner. This is a different kind of table. It's called a data table. It will help us organize our information or data. Let me quickly sort our data by color. Give me a thumbs up if our data is easier to see now.
Much easier to see now.
Still, to get my total for each color, I have to count each craft stick because my brain can't immediately recognize how much this is. Can you think of a way I can organize these craft sticks to make it easier to see how many?
Maybe group them by fives.
I love the idea of organizing into 5 groups. In fact, we're going to organize these sticks in a special way to show groups of 5. Help me count as I show how this is done. Count with me.
1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4.
5.
This 5th stick we're going to lay across the first 4.
What does that look like, guys? Let's go back. Hold on, let me go back. What does that look like? We do it on our calendar when we lasso when we're counting by fives. That's what that looks like. We've tallied them up.
5th stick we're going to lay across the first 4. Show me in the air how the group of 5 is made as we count from 1 to 5 again.
Ready? 1, 2,
2,
3, 4,
4,
5.
5. Great job. You just used tally marks. Tally marks come in groups of 5.
We know how to do tally marks.
Where the 5th line always goes across the first 4 lines. Let's continue with the rest of these sticks.
Ready? We have 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
and our 5th one, 5.
Then we have
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9.
10.
Our second group of 5 makes 10.
And one more makes 11.
Count with me.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
and 6.
6. Great job organizing the data by sorting the information that we collected. Now we can see and count our information more easily. How many students chose green out of these 3 colors?
5. Because we know that when it's tallied like that, that's 5.
We can see that easily because of the tally marks. Each time there's a diagonal line, that's a group of 5. How many students chose blue out of these 3 choices?
Let's count by 5s and then 1s. 5, 10, 11.
11. We see 5, and another group of 5 makes 10, and one more makes 11. How many students chose red?
5, 6.
6 students. Which color was chosen the most by the students?
The blue, because it had 11.
Blue. Blue had 11 people that chose it. Which color was chosen the fewest number of times?
Fewest means the least amount. So that would be green because it only had 5.
Green. Very good. Now, how many students chose either green or blue?
What would I need to do
That
to
means
solve
we would
that?
have to add the number of people who chose green with the number of people who chose blue.
So if we add
know
those
that
2
11
numbers together,
It's made of 1 and 10. So we can add the 5 and the 1 to get 6. And we know our 10 plus facts. 10 plus 6 equals 16. That's our whole. That's how many students chose either green or blue. See how this data table helps us to answer questions about data? You did so good today. It's time to show what you know on the problem set. Your must-do problems are 1 through 5, and you get to make your very own data table.
Yay!
Remember, you can organize your data using tally marks. Do this with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every fifth count gets a diagonal line over the first 4. Thanks for hanging out with me today, everybody. I'll see you real soon.
Bye, Miss Curry. Okay, so let's look at our problem set. Get to it. All right. Now, your problem set today, let's read our directions. It says, a group of people were asked to say their favorite color. Organize the data using tally marks and answer the questions, okay? So here it already gives you a table made, but here are all the people who said red, blue, or green, okay? Now, here's what I'm gonna suggest you do. I am going to make a mark for each color I see. Helps me see it a little easier because I know that it's hard to see on a computer. So I'm going to find the word green and make a green dot. Okay, then I'm going to change it up to red, find the word red, make a red dot. That way I don't miss one. And then the last one is blue, so I'll make a blue dot on my blue. It says blue. Did I miss any? No. Okay, now I can go back and I can count, and I'm going to make tally marks when I see a color. Okay, so let's start with red. I have one red here, one red here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. There's another red. There's one. Here's one. Oh, that gives me 5. And then one more gives me 6. Okay, now I see I have 6 tallies. I can go back and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6. Now let's look at green. I see 1, 2 green, so I'm going to make 2 lines. Again, they don't have to be perfect. Okay, now I'm ready to count my blues. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 blues, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now if you need to, you can come over here and you can say there are 6 red, 2 greens, and 5 blues if it helps you, okay? Then once you fill out your chart, come down here and answer the questions that go with this chart, okay? So make sure you're filling in your chart. I need to see that chart. Then I want you to answer the questions, okay? Don't forget to do your exit ticket also. You'll have your exit ticket, do 1 through 5 today, okay? All right, friends, I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. If you have any questions on how to do this, or if you're confused, you can always go back and look in the video again, or you can email me and I will try to answer as quickly as I can for you, okay? All right, friends, I will see you later. Bye.